Hi everyone, this is Walt
And Melissa.
from Mouse Talk, and we are back with our Disney resort overviews. And today we're going to head on over to the All Stars again and do All Star Music.
Yes, we are.
This was one of the first ones. Actually, it is the first one that we ever stayed at when we went to Disney World for the first time. The second of Disney's All Star Resorts, the All Star Music Resort, opened on November 22nd, 1994. Now, what's really interesting about this is it didn't open all at once. It opened in stages. The first building to open was the Calypso building, and the final building to open later on in February of 1995 was the Broadway building. So that's kind of interesting. It didn't open all at once.
Yeah, I think there was a pretty high demand for the All-Star Resorts, and the only other resort that was open at the time was the All-Star Sports.
Right.
So I'm thinking maybe that's why they opened it in stages.
Yeah, I guess they felt they needed to get it open quickly, and they just went in stages. But I just thought that was kind of neat that it opened in stages. It did not open all at once.
Mm-hmm.
Now, getting into theming for this resort, it's like any other of the All-Stars or Value Resort. Theming is off the chart. This resort pays homage to some of the world's most popular music genres, such as rock and roll, jazz, Broadway show tunes, calypso, and country. It really is very, very neat. There are larger-than-life music-inspired icons all around this resort that are sure to please all you music lovers out there. It really is neat.
It is.
We personally love the giant jukebox and electric guitars. They are really, really
Yeah,
cool.
It's fun, and they have like giant records that are fastened like to the balconies going into the resort, and music notes, and it's really cool. We had a lot of fun staying here, and I always like to think the larger-than-life statues and icons that surround these resorts. It makes it a lot of fun.
About the rooms.
Yeah, there are actually 2,000 rooms here at the All-Star Music Resort. Most of them will sleep up to 4, plus a child under the age of 3 in a crib. But they also offer some family suites that will sleep up to 6, plus a child under the age of 3 in a crib as well. Room prices here will start at $99 a night for a standard room, $124 a night for a preferred room, and $244 a night for a family suite. Preferred rooms give you closer access to Melody Hall, dining, shopping, and transportation. Standard and preferred rooms come with 2 double beds, a hairdryer, in-room safe, mini fridge, iron and ironing board, internet with free Wi-Fi service, and a telephone with voicemail. Suites will include all of the same items as well as a microwave, coffee maker, kitchenette, and actually have 2 full-size bathrooms.
So it definitely is a lot more, wouldn't you say, than your standard room.
It does. And I guess it depends on what your needs are as a family as well, because of course you can get adjoining rooms and pay the lower price per night. You can do it that way, maybe get 2 if you're in standard rooms at $99 a night and just have the adjoining, because then you'll still have 2 full bathrooms. I think it's a matter of whether you feel that kitchenette is going to be handy for you by having that microwave, and I guess that's really the only advantage. I mean, the kitchenette just has a little sink and a countertop. It has a microwave and the coffee maker, but other than that, it's not like you have a full-size refrigerator or a stove or oven or anything like that. So I guess it just depends on your needs. If you want something that's more spread out and separate, you do have that separate bedroom area in the suite where you'll have a little more privacy. I guess with adjoining rooms, you can shut the door, but ultimately, if you're leaving the door open, it's not as much privacy as maybe a suite would give you. So it just depends on what you're looking for.
Yep, but some great rooms. We love them. I think they're very, very nice. Definitely an option if you're looking to stay at one of the All-Stars is the music for sure. Activities-wise, there's a few things there as well. There are 2 pools here at the All-Star Music. The first pool is the Calypso pool, which is home to the 3 Caballeros fountain, which is really neat.
It's cute.
This pool is shaped like a giant guitar and is surrounded by bongos and maracas. The second pool is the piano pool, which is actually shaped like a grand piano and is surrounded by black and white piano keys. And that one also is really neat the way they do that one. There's also a kiddie pool located behind Melody Hall. So plenty of options for pools, not just the one. You have the one over there that's the piano pool as well. I remember when we stayed there, we were over by the piano pool, and I think that was the pool we used the most.
It was, and there's a cute little statue of Ariel sitting there playing a guitar, and we have a picture with our oldest son when he was only 2 years old.
Yeah, he was only 2 back then.
So it brings back a lot of memories as we were looking up some of the pictures of the resort. So it was kind of like a walk back in time for us, which was really fun.
Other activities also is All-Star Music offers Movies Under the Stars by the Intermission Food Court, a jogging trail, a playground near the Jazz Inn section of the resort, and the notable games arcade adjacent to the food court in Melody Hall. So definitely some options for things to do. And of course, don't forget the resort store, Maestro Mickey's. The store features Disney-themed merchandise, swim accessories, your sundries, and snacks as well. And the hours here are from 8 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. most days.
Mhm.
And I do think that is most days. I was looking at non-busy times and busy times, and it seems to always be 8 to 11:30.
I think they try to keep this open for people coming and going in and out of the resort throughout the day. They like to have the somewhat later hours. I think as you're coming back from the park, sometimes you'll find there's something you need to grab before you're going back to your hotel room.
It's true.
And it's a good sized store and offers, a lot of things you might need to grab going back, maybe some drinks or snacks, things of that nature. So it's a good thing to have the stores open fairly late.
Absolutely. And for dining, we have some options as well.
Yeah, of course, they have their Singing Spirits pool bar, which is located outside by the Calypso pool, offering specialty cocktails, beer, and wine. And the intermission food court is the quick service dining area here at All Star Music, offering breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast items include a variety of omelets, French toast, bread pudding. Actually, I'm sorry, it's French toast bread pudding. So it's actually bread pudding made from French toast.
Oh, neat.
So
That's different.
I put a comma there where it didn't belong. And a breakfast flatbread, some kind of fun breakfast items there. For lunch, you can choose options from the grill, like burgers or a foot-long all-beef hot dog. Sandwiches, soups, and pastas are also available. Dinner time will bring out items like seared chicken or seared mahi, as well as many of the same lunch items offered earlier in the day. The fare is pretty standard, but sure to please just about everyone in your party.
Yeah, it's very similar, in my opinion, to what we talked about with All-Star Movies.
Yes.
In what they offer on the palette of what you can get. I did enjoy the food here as well when we were there. It was a long time ago, so I'm not quite as, my recollection isn't quite as sharp as the others. Definitely some good options for sure.
And most of the food courts here at the All-Star Resorts have different sections, so you can choose what's going to fit your taste buds. So
Yep.
one area you'll get pizzas, another area they'll have a grill where you'll get the burgers, and that way there's not just one big line in one big area. They have different sections where you can go to get different types of food items, so it spreads it out a little bit. I do remember enjoying, they have a area where you get your desserts and ice cream
Yes.
and things like that, where you get your cookies and baked goods. I remember getting those cookie ice cream sandwiches that were the bomb. They're huge, definitely shareable.
They are.
But that was a lot of fun too, and good
Yep.
eats. Now there's also pizza delivery like they do with most of the resorts here. It's not just pizza though, but between the hours of 5 p.m. and 1 a.m. you can order pizza, salad, wings, sandwiches, and more. There will be a $3 delivery charge and an 18% gratuity that they will add into the cost of your food. But if you feel like chilling out in your room and don't want to have to deal with the crowds, it can be a fun thing to do, something different, hang
It's an
out, maybe
option.
watch Disney movies with the kids.
Absolutely. And of course, finally, they have transportation. Transportation is complimentary bus service to the parks and Disney Springs. And of course, that's included with your stay at All-Star Music. Please keep in mind that there is now a $13 per charge night to park while staying at All-Star Music Resort if you're bringing your vehicle.
Right.
Yep. And there you go. That is All-Star Music, folks. Short but sweet, but a wonderful place to stay. Very affordable, especially if you're getting just your standard room. Very nice place for the kids. Wonderful pool options, other activity options as well. Great place. We loved it when we stayed there. It was our first experience.
Yeah, so it always hold a special place in our heart because of that.
Absolutely. And now it's out to you guys. We want to hear from you. Let us know in the comments below. Have you stayed at All-Star Music? What did you think of it? We'd love to hear from you. Also, again, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. Just hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That way, every time we do a new video or go live, you'll be notified when we do. Also, please go out and like and share the video as well. And with that, that's going to do it for this week's overview of All-Star Music. Until next time, we will talk to you soon. Please take care of yourselves and each other.
All right. Thanks for joining us, folks. Have a great one.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.